There we go. Just makes it a lot easier so you can go back to it and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because it's being recorded, then I can't say the things that, no, I'm just kidding. I'm very transparent, you know, across the
Gotta
board.
end this call, man.
Yeah. Huh? You know, some people, they're careful. Like as soon as there's a video camera, it's like, whoa, I can't say certain things. I'm transparent across the board because I'm doing, you know, truthful business, you know. So
Yeah.
that's funny. So what do you do, Leo?
I'm currently an office manager at a small HVAC company. We do installation of air conditioning for multifamily residential units all across LA, Culver City, Simi Valley, San Diego. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you basically change out the air conditioners and things like that?
No, so we do new installation of HVAC units. So if you see like an apartment building being mocked up, or this would be more commercial, like hospitals, we do the ventilation there, run the duct. There's parking structures, we do the carbon monoxide ventilation, fresh air, and I just wear many hats, man. So, you know, do estimation, numbers, payroll. I just do everything there. So
yeah, well, you're the manager, right? Normally in management, you're doing different things, managing.
Yeah.
And if you're not there, you got to step in. So to
Yeah.
me, the management, because I do management too, you have to know some of their roles, you know, and how it's done, and for training and all that stuff. So I totally understand. Do you do anything else like on the side? Because Patricia told me that, you know, you do a few other things, or, you know, investments or anything like that.
I used to do a few other things prior, but now I'm just mostly investing. I got a little bit here, a little bit of there. Obviously, real estate, I feel right now is out of my reach. I think it's artificially inflated bubble at this very moment. And so if I can't own a number one asset, which would be property, then I got to go and acquire other types of assets, which would be, you know, silver, gold. I have I believe in a lot in commodities, so mining, wood. So anything that has to do with building materials, food. I mean, these are things that people need beside housing. That would be.
You have investments in stocks of like food companies? Is that what it is?
Yes, sir. Like Tyson, that's one. Nestle, just to name just a couple there.
Are you mainly a buy and hold stock person?
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah. And so far so good, man. I mean, I can't complain.
No, that's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
I have some friends in stocks, and I personally have stocks, but I don't have that much. I just wanted to diversify and have different money.
Yeah,
so
of course.
I'll introduce myself and my different hats, but I'll share my screen because I have my face on here so we can see. My fun thing is traveling. I don't know about you guys, but I love to travel. You know?
Oh, nice.
I'm single, no kids, so I can travel. And when I have a wife, then I'd love to travel with her. But then once you have kids, you know that phase where you can't really travel with the baby. So I'm not even close to that phase. So I figured, you know what, might as well look at more of the world and stuff, you know. So yeah, I'm a real estate broker. I'm a mortgage loan originator. I'm life licensed, so I actually do stuff with Patricia on the life side, with my life insurance. And I'm a notary public. I've been a notary public the longest, 15 years real estate, 15 years notary. But I also invest in some things like real estate. I have a real estate portfolio. The last property that I bought, I completely agree with you, by the way, but this one dropped on my lap, and there is good opportunity even in this crazy bubble. So this one, I bought a cabin in Crestline, and fell on my lap. He was very motivated to sell, and I basically just bought out his equity and took over his loan. So that's kind of like a little quick real estate advanced strategy on subject to. And
Nice.
yeah, plan on doing Airbnb. So even right now with this crazy market, there's ways to do it, especially if you're in the industry. You get more of those types of deals. So if you're interested in that, we can definitely talk about that. Okay. But just so you know, as far as how I got introduced to this, I got introduced to this a month and a half ago. So before a month and a half ago, just so you know, I didn't know anything about this industry at all, Forex. I knew people making money in stocks, and I've seen stuff like Wolf of Wall Street and different stuff like that.
Mhm.
but I had never heard of that. And I saw a presentation with the guy, and he went over this exact presentation actually that goes over the main presentation of the company, but then he did a trading session afterwards, and he's a multimillionaire. So I'll tell you, he traded and made $7,000 in less than an hour, actually about 20-30 minutes. So it just kind of blew me away, But before that, he went over this presentation. So I'm going to go over it with you so you can see how the company works, education. This is the education side of it. And then
Okay.
afterwards, I'll log into my broker account, and then I'll do some trading so you can see live, how it works. But let me show you first what he shared with me. And I had seen these stats. I've seen them in different ways, but pretty much 100% out of the 100% of the world, really, 5% control the money, right? And 95% basically they work for time, right? Time for money. Why? Because the 5% control the education system. And what the education system is just basically trading time for money, right? Other than that, it's only friends and family or mom and dad that's going to teach you anything outside of that. So that's pretty much why 95% of the world is in this, okay? 35% pretty much they decide to work for themselves. But if you are self-employed and you have to open the door, close the door, do pretty much everything, it's great because your time a little bit. But now most of those people, they're putting more time into their business because they're doing it all by themselves. And then the 4% business owner, those are people that know how to leverage, people's time. And then the 1%, and pretty much business owners know this too and start getting into that. Those people understand how to leverage money and how to grow their money way more than what the banks give you. I mean, the bank literally gives you 0.001%.
Pennies to the dollar.
Yeah, like practically nothing. So it doesn't even, make sense. So pretty much 95% of people, they're struggling for money because they're struggling on where they could put their time to make money. When the other 5%, literally, there's more millionaires that have been created even in this pandemic because they know how to leverage time and leverage money. So that's what pretty much this is, because there's two sides of the company. So I'm going to share with you guys both. So really, really incredible stuff. So the first one is foreign exchange. So have you ever heard of foreign exchange at all? The Forex market?
No.
Okay. So the Forex market, what it is, just like in stocks, how you can buy low, the stocks go up and then you can sell or you can short it. You can do different things like that in the stock market. Okay. Foreign exchange is basically, instead of just corporations, it's on the money, the banks and the governments, all the money movement and the liquidity. It's 100% liquid, just like stocks. But it's even more liquid, and it has to be anytime that money is exchanged. And because of that, and because it's so big, there's ways to profit, and I'm going to show you guys that in a second. And the amazing things is this: it's literally a $5.3 trillion per day market. It's 5 times bigger than the stock market. Okay, so when I saw like Wolf of Wall Street, all this, those movies that I shared with you, they were becoming multimillionaires, billionaires, and this is 5 times bigger than that. Okay, so huge. That's huge to know, and it literally uses some of the same strategies that you use in stocks. Okay. What are you doing? I think there's a kid there.
Yeah, it's my daughter.
Yeah. Hi, daughter. What's your daughter's name, by the way?
Aria.
What was that? You broke up.
Oh, Aria.
Aria.
Yeah.
Hey, that's funny. I actually know another Aria, and that's a rare name. I've never before her. I never heard of an Aria.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they're gonna be more common. Yeah. So.
Oh, really? So this market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days out of the week. It closes Friday, then comes back on Sunday. So 4 p.m. Friday is when it closes, and it reopens Sunday at 4 p.m. So it's open a lot longer, so you can actually do more trades, make more money in it. And it has to be open more because it's literally global, right? When it's night here, it's day somewhere else. When it's day over there, it's night over here. So that's why it has to be open that long, okay? Which makes it even more opportunity for that reason. So it's a market you can exchange in without owning any physical money. And so, all the money that's being exchanged, everything's pretty digital, where you can, instead of printing reports and seeing what's going on, because I know with stocks, old school, right? People would look at what's going on with the corporation, let's say, and things. Same thing in Forex, people would, see what type of exchange. And so all that stuff has all with the power of the internet have gone a lot faster and smoother, and everything's pretty much numbers and what the bank has and borrows. Another thing this company teaches on as well is digital currencies. So cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is kind of like the flagship, the main one, but there's also all kinds of other cryptocurrencies under that and tokens. Have you invested or heard of any of that, Leo and Patricia?
I just bought $150 worth of Bitcoin.
Really? Just to buy it?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. I'm not really heavily invested in crypto. I have Carvana. I've had that thing for a while now, but yeah, in regards to crypto, not too much, man. But I have a little bit invested in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's another $1 trillion industry. But the big money is really learning on how to trade it. So having it, like I'll give you an example. Years ago, I think I first heard of crypto or Bitcoin years ago, and I was like, it didn't make sense to me. I was like, it's not backed by a government. Like, what is it backed for? Like, can it just disappear? Like, but the person that I talked to didn't know how to answer these questions. So to me, it just kind of like turned me off. Like, yeah, it can disappear overnight. Somebody can say it's worth something, and it's not. Then it kind of blew up over time, right? But if I would have bought back then, because somebody literally was selling like 4 or 5 Bitcoins for like $400 each when I first heard of it. Could you imagine if I would have bought? I kick myself in the butt sometimes. Those 4 Bitcoins are worth like $50,000 each. So I would have made what, 200,000-300,000, And and so just from not knowing, basically, knowledge is power, but there's a way to, instead of just buying and waiting for it to go up, trading is really where it's at, because whether it's going up or down, just knowing where it's going, you're able to make money. That's why traders, it doesn't matter if it's going, even in the stock market, whether it's going up, down, sideways, they make money as long as you can see where it's going, right? Even in stocks, you can short a stock going down, you can just buy and have a stock go up. Okay. So with crypto, same thing. You can also trade if you wanted to learn that. And so there's an education system. It's called IM Academy, but they educate on all these things. So Forex, foreign exchange, the crypto. And so there's an academy in there that basically teaches you everything A to Z, more than pretty much anything that you'll ever want to learn about Forex is there. There's literally 400 and something videos on each one of them. So they're only like, 5 to 10 minutes each, but it's pretty much on every aspect on it. Okay. The one that I'm heavily in, and I'll show you guys my account and go through it after I'm done here, is high frequency trading. Okay. So the way I kind of explain it is real estate, stocks, and foreign exchange. Yeah, you can buy a house, right, and wait for it, for it to go up in value and sell it later. Same thing with stocks, which is what you're doing passively, and same thing with foreign exchange. But the real big money is the people like really looking at it and being able to leverage. So the leverage in real estate, it's called a lease with an option to buy. I'll give you $1,000 to tie up the property, buy it for $100,000. In 3 years, I'll exercise the right, and if it goes up to 150,000, guess who made the 50,000 difference? Me, because I bought the option today, right?
Yeah.
In the entire 3 years, it doesn't matter. That's all my appreciation because I have that right. Stock, same thing. They're called stock options. So you buy the option, when it goes up, then you sell. You basically buy and then sell, right? And then that profit became yours. Same thing in Forex. Difference is here it's timed, and you get to choose anywhere from a minute to 30 minutes, so I'll show you. So it's very high frequency. The guy who teaches this, and basically I follow 4 times a week, he turned his account from $500 to now $12 million in about 3 years with just, okay. He understands normal Forex and stuff, but he likes to get in and out of the market. And because he does it literally every day, and he just trades about 1 to 3% of his account every single day, imagine just 3% compounding. So that's how he got to that number. Okay. So obviously there's the Mastery Academy on that currency. Also, for people that want to learn how to grow a home-based business, they have that academy in here. And then you can grow, this one too as well. But here's the main reason why I, really got involved. Okay, the main guy I saw, it was on a go live session. So this company has over 100 full-time educators. So people that pretty much make $1 million or more, and they go on here and they trade live, and then they educate, and then they basically trade, and then you have the ability to take those same trades. Okay. So, I mean, I know this exists in the stock market. I've just never, learned it or done it, but I thought it was awesome. In school, there's a lot of people you might have known. It might have been you. Don't tell me if it was, but basically just kind of copied, right? Where you just kind of copy the next person. If somebody's smart, you copy, and then you'll have the same grades. Pretty much the exact same thing is happening here. So, when they told me you can literally just copy their trades and they'll tell you what they're getting, and you can do it with your own broker account, that's when I was all in, because I was like, man, so you're saying I can cheat and make money, and while just copying the educators? That is freaking awesome. Right? So I literally get on the main guy that I follow. He's on Sundays at 8 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and then Friday mornings. Okay. Literally for an hour, and he does more education, but he throws out trades. So when he throws out the trades, with all his analysis in that time frame, then I go up to 3% on my account, risk management. And so literally the second week, once my the currency went through to the broker account from crypto over to it, to the broker account, I did 4 trades with him, and I put in 300, and I made $225 profit on each one. So I made $1,000 in a day the second week. So, and I mean, I don't know about you guys, but just copying and learning that, making money just copying, I thought it was, amazing. So totally worth it. But this is the reason why I mainly got in that. And that guy made $76,000 in an hour, when I saw him do that. So I was like, it takes 3 to 6 months in a real estate flip to do that. And he did it in 30 minutes. So crazy. So yeah, you can learn on your own time. So they have a schedule with everybody that trades that specific thing. So like this one's Forex, so you can see right there. I keep forgetting that I have this little thing that I can use. So as you can tell, this is Forex, FRX. So the other one, the high frequency ones, the calendar has different educators that trade that. So then you just look at your schedule, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then you can decide, morning, afternoon, right? And then you just follow it on your own time. Okay.
Yeah. And
then as a team, we follow the main guy, Matthew Thayer is the one we follow. So that's at 8 p.m. So normally people jump on that. So there's live mentorship, and then you're able to take those trades. Okay. And then once you start getting, good at it, you can do it obviously yourself. Well, pretty much the entire time you can do it yourself. But they have different trading software that gives you alerts. So the main one we use, it's called Hourglass, and with the cash trap strategy, and then it gives you the calls and puts. So literally when it tells you to call, you look at a couple of other main things, and then you just get in on the call. When it says a put, you just look at a couple of things, and then if it makes sense, you go in a put, and then we make money. So pretty easy, and it's the same software that the main educators use. Okay. And then you can learn and earn on the go. So they have some apps that you can download and get on. By the way, you said that you do gold, so they actually have something called Swipe Coin. Gold Cup, and then that's trading on gold. So instead of just buying gold and waiting for it to go up, it's trading gold. So you go in there, you see what's going on, you buy gold, sell gold, and then you're making on all the ups and downs. Okay?
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So they have all the commodities. I don't trade those, but they have gold, silver, oil, all that stuff. You can learn it with those educators. Actually, that would be cool, because if you were a part of the team and you were doing that, you'd have your own calls. Then we can jump onto yours and learn with you and them on gold and silver,
Yeah, if I was racking in 76,000, yeah, of course.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, there's a lot of success stories. I mean, I just gave you guys mine. There's another guy, he turned his account from 500 bucks to 5,000 bucks in 30 days with the high frequency. Everybody has their own story, but I mean, it's really hard to not make money when you're just copying the millionaires, you know, to be honest
Of
with you.
course.
That's why when I saw that, I was like, this is like a no-brainer. You know?
Yeah.
It
That's why a
was-
lot of people copy like Warren Buffett, you know,
yeah.
because he knows the ins and outs, obviously, insider trading maybe, and you know, he capitalizes on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly, and then you just copy them. So
Yeah.
there's this thing is worldwide, so you can be anywhere. So there's people in Mexico making money. This is Trinidad. Actually, what did this person say? Having the total freedom of living out my dreams and doing things on my very own way has brought me the greatest joy. From Mexico, Monica from Mexico. Gary from Trinidad, worth more than money. It's taught me how to create and build real wealth, allowing me to spend more time with my family. And that, you know what, guys, that's important. It's not about the money, it's what you could do with it, right? If you can't do anything with the money, what's the point? That's the thing I liked about it. Back to my first screen, it's traveling, you know? I can literally take my laptop, have a Wi-Fi connection, and be able to trade the market. And within an hour, I'm able to make money. I can transfer it into my account. I can buy real estate with it. I can do whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do with it. You want to buy more gold, silver, commodities, or real estate, or just keep building up your accounts. You know, it's completely up to you. This guy's from the United States, Michael. My life, my ability to make a huge difference in the world. These are all great, but I love the main ones, like once a week, no, twice a week, Wednesdays and Sunday nights at 7:30. So basically 30 minutes before the trading call, we get on, and then everybody starts sharing their success stories, and then we start. So I really like those, because that's all, you know. I don't know how old that those slides are, but completely true. So this is the cost as far as this goes. So all the academies, you can go in individually if you wanted to. So it's normally about 235 for the academy, and then 174 a month for, like, let's say, foreign exchange. And so, you know, normally, especially because you're just, you know, taking the alerts of the millionaires, you're gonna make way more than 175. I know for me, like I shared with you, just in one day, I made $1,000. So paying 175 deal. HFX is 235, 175 a month. That the gold one, DCX, 235. So they're all pretty much 235. Or you can go elite. Most people are doing this because it's actually cheaper. So it's literally all the academies for 234, which is just $100 difference. And then 274 a month. Okay. And then to basically waive it where it's free. Oh, by the way, these are different add-ons, but Elite actually has all the main add-ons that you need. But these are like, if you wanted just one specific thing, like Gold Cup, to take those gold alerts when to get in and out of gold and what's going on. Swipe coin is a cryptocurrency, but the Elite package actually has all this with it. But if you wanted stuff individually, the $30 is the highest on this one. Okay. But the way to get it free is just refer to people. Once it's free, you never have to pretty much, you know, pay the subscription ever again. And so you refer to active paying customers. Pretty easy, right? So
Yeah.
you're either trading, making more money than $175, which again is really hard to do because you're copying the millionaires, or you just refer to people. Okay. And I pretty much, for me, just so you know, I have more than 2 people now in the month and a half, but I didn't refer anybody for the first 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, because I wanted to make sure it worked, wanted to make money with it. And it took a week just for that crypto to completely like verify and then move it over, just because I put a bigger amount. So, you know, I don't like to refer to stuff that I don't know if it works, but now that I know it works and I make it comfortable referring it. Make sense?
Yes.
Another thing you can do is, if you want to become an independent business owner and you want to grow the business and refer way more than 2 people, then just to share with you guys the income on that real quick. Basically, one more, 3 people, you're making weekly $37, which is $150. A quick little hint, it's in the name. So Platinum 150 is the name of the first one. So you're making $150 a month residual income. Once you have 12 in your team, $600 a month passive income. which is $150, and then it just kind of goes up from there. I mean, we can go up higher than that, but the cool thing is it's not on what you do, it's what your team does. You don't have to do that by yourself at all. In fact, I have like 7 people that dropped in and I don't even know them, and they came into the business just because of positioning. Okay, so that goes into like, you know, advanced stuff, but pretty much it's not by yourself. You can literally get 3 people and then 1,000 people will come through those 3 people, or other people that are helping you. Like I'm actually going to be putting people like under Patricia. In fact, Gigi's coming in, Patricia.
Okay, good.
So that way I can put her under you to count towards all your volume and income and stuff. But just simple, 3 people is $150 a month passive income. Platinum 600 is $600 a month passive income. Platinum 1,000 is 6,000. I mean 1,000 a month in income. So just by the title, it tells you how much you're making, which is, I've never seen that before. It's kind of funny. So when somebody introduces, like at an event, somebody introduces themselves as a Platinum 1,000, you already know their income.
Yeah.
So right now I just became a Platinum 150 a few days ago, and then I'll be hitting Platinum 600 pretty much by the weekend. Okay, but so this thing is very, very easy to do because literally the product makes you money. You know, so once you know, people make money with it, it's really hard not to tell other people. Because at that point, I mean, just to give you an idea, Patricia starts making $2,000-3,000 a month, passive or not passively, but just by actively trading, and you do too, like in gold, silver, whatever you want to do, and you start making an extra 3,000 or 4,000. It's almost like, to me, like if I was your friend Leo and I already knew, you know, we've already known each other, it would be almost like a slap in the face. You're making that money, you didn't even tell me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like I need an income on the side. So that's why people, you know, are basically joining in, and especially with this pandemic, people want to make money from home, right? And they're looking to put time, switch time for money. So when we share this type of opportunity, they jump in. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's either paying off debt, learning to trade. Some people just want to do it for that. By the way, it's month to month. So some people might want to just learn it for 2 or 3 months and then do it themselves. That's completely fine. But I mean, once you have 2 and for free, you really don't have to do that. But learning to trade, saving money, changing, you know, your life. Okay. That's pretty much it. So let me show you guys my account, and then I'll answer any questions you guys have. So let's go into my IQCENT. Okay. This is one of the broker accounts. What the main guy, Matthew Thayer, says is have like 2 or 3 broker accounts, because there's so many people. When he jumps on, there's 30, 40, 50,000 people that are trading at the same time. They're on there watching it, and then they trade. So if we're all in the same broker, it starts really messing with the bandwidth of the website, and then it kind of going on to another broker. That's the only reason he does that. So he has like 4 or 5 accounts, but his main one, he has I think $13 million now in it. Yeah. So this is the account. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one, we're doing options in Forex. So, and then I can switch this over and switch to 3 minutes. And then I get to choose how much I want to risk. So as you can see right here, I have $17,000 in this account. So if I pull out my calculator, what he says is risk no more than 3%, 1 to 3%. So 17,409 times 3% is, in this case, with this account, is $522. So if I risk the maximum, 522, then I'm making 3. In this case, if I trade a Euro USD, it has a payout profit of what is it?
360.
Yeah, but with the percentages, here it is, 69%, which is $360. So if I get 4 successful trades, you know, that's how I made that $1,000. Okay. But these are 3 minutes, so it's going to be very interesting. Now I'm going to do a light risk, unless I see a really, really good one. But normally I do light risk when I do it. Okay. So then I go over to the software that gives me the alerts. Alrighty then. So see how there's all these other ones. So the gold one is somewhere here. the other scalper, and then it switches the view and starts giving you that. All right, so USD JPY, that's United States dollar, and Japanese yen, that's actually my favorite. That one and Euro USD. Those are like very strong currencies. So see how it gives me a put? So it does it from algorithms. It kind of looks, a little bit what's going on. It looks at the resistance lines, which is this one and this one, and then it sees where it's at, and it gives you basically what you should do. So see how like literally it's gone down here, it's gone up there, and it's giving me a put because the resistance line is down here. So more than likely it'll go down, but we want to look at a couple of other things, not just take the put. So USD is actually JPY is stronger, so it's giving a put, so that's actually good, and I gave 2 minutes, so I actually want to take this. So USD JPY, let's go 100 because that one actually looks good. USD JPY, so then you go on the left. This one has a 75% profit. My profits, it'll be 75 bucks if I get it. So then I'm going to press put for 3 minutes at 956 961 put. Perfect. So pretty much what's happening is just like in stocks, actually, you can short it. So what I'm going to do is just short it because I believe in 3 minutes that the price of this currency strength will be lower in 3 minutes. Okay. Right now it's going higher. See, so far right now it's going the opposite, but pretty much see how the payout is right here. So if this thing goes down again in the 3 minutes, then you'll see a payout right here. It should pop out in a sec if it jumps down, but you'll see the payout of exactly how much I'll get. Okay. And obviously if I'm wrong, then I don't get it and then I'll lose the trade. Make sense?
Yes.
So while we're waiting for those 3 minutes, I'll show you a couple of other things. But so far it's pretty easy to understand, right?
Yeah.
So I can literally fund my account. I can withdraw from my funds, move it in my account. That's it. If I want to take money out. If I show you guys my closed trades, just to give you an idea, like on Friday, I think it was Friday. Yeah, this is the account that I normally use when I'm copying the educators trades. So this is what happened on Friday. When you go on here, I traded with Euro USD, JPY, JPY, JPY. So mostly JPY. So I put in 100 bucks, and then my payout. See how it says 185. So order size. So my payout 172, 177, 177, 175, 283, and this is a matter of a day, actually an hour. 172. Then these two I lost the trades, and then I got this one. So just so you guys know, we'll probably get about 7, 8, maybe 9 trades out of 10 with everything. But we do lose trades, so just so you know, it's not like 100%. Okay?
Of course.
So if I lose this trade, just so you know, it's not always, doesn't always happen. See, look, it had put, but see, it's going literally through the resistance. Holy crap! This is very odd, by the way.
So you better right now for the Japan currency, the what is it, the yen? No, it's not the yen.
Look how high it is, but it's gonna come back down. It literally created a brand new resistance line. This is very. This never happens. What the heck? Look.
Wow.
It's way up there. So this is almost a guaranteed. I'm actually gonna get in on another put. Look, because it's getting so high. Look, it's going like way the heck out there.
You can have multiple puts.
They're either shifting a lot of money. Look, yeah.
What's going down though?
Yeah, let me get on the
it's crashing.
Yeah, let me get on a put. It jumped up pretty high. This is look, it literally jumped up here and then jumped down.
Yeah.
All right. So I just got in on another one. So I have an open one for $100. Same thing. Let's see, because it went pretty high, so it should go lower than that. So yeah, right now my payout is 175, and it's actually going the right way now. See? And then as soon as it gets to this dotted line is when I'll either get the payout or not. So, which is funny. You guys just saw like a unicorn. That never happens. I mean, look at that. It jumped way up here.
Yeah.
If you look at this entire thing or ever, and that normally doesn't happen. That's very unique. And look at all of this. There's a lot of a big way down. So we can actually make a lot of money on the way down.
So is this algorithm that you're messing with right here? This is also provided through this
I'm Academy. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then I referred to people, so I don't even pay for the software anymore. So it's pretty cool. All right, it's gonna expire right here. I'm about to win this trade. Like I said, that was a crazy jump up.
Yeah.
That was funny. But this is normally what happens right here.
When do you hit?
See, that's what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to drop down, and then I got that trade. See, so I just made a payout of 175 in this case in 3 minutes.
Wow.
You see? So isn't that pretty crazy?
So you invested 100 and you got 179 and you didn't lose your 100. So you still keep your 100 and you gain 179.
Yeah. I mean, you basically get the 100 too and the 75. So the payout is the full amount that you traded, that you risked.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, that's exactly how it works. You literally saw both. That one was actually, I'm telling you, that one never happened.
You made 75 bucks in 3 minutes.
Yeah. So when I do the trading with that educator, I do the exact same thing. So 175 times 4, that's a pretty much almost $1,000. So I'm making $1,000 a day. So in a week, when I'm trading with them, I make 4,000 bucks, which is 4, 8, 12, 16. So 16,000 a month in the second month. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But by the way, just so you guys know, the only reason is because I put a lot more in, which you don't. You can start at 500 bucks. The main educator did that. I've been blessed to make money in life insurance and real estate and mortgages. So I put in $10,000 and I put it into these 3 different broker accounts. So that way I could do that because I'm only trading 1 to 3% of my account. So obviously I could do this, but I never will. I could do a $17,000 trade and then I could make $12,000 of profit in 3 minutes.
Which you should have done on this one.
But see, on the first one, if it goes the other way around, then I would blow my account. So that's why risk management is so important. 1 to 3%. So this is what he says, okay? To do. By the way, just in case I don't click a button accident, I'm gonna switch this back to $1.
Yeah, let's not do that.
By the way, when I started, I was doing $1 trades and I was making 75 cents. So I started feeling comfortable, I didn't always trade 100.
At what point do you hit the green button that says call?
Look at this. It dropped all the way down. See, this is what should have happened. And it went way up there, but look. So we got a lot of money going down. So see how in 3 minutes, while it's going down, you can make money. Let me show you guys the resources. Okay. By the way, I'm gonna make you guys both a website, if you decide to join, so it'll have your photo, your information. Patricia knows I make these websites for people. So I made it an insurance for her. Anyway,
he's a little Einstein, Leonard.
Yeah, I could tell.
So this is what he shared with us. Okay, if you put in 500 bucks, by the way, they have an interesting thing. When you do your account funding, they have a promo code of 200%. Whoops. Well, they'll do a 200% match. This is why I put so much into it too. So I literally, in this account, I put in 5,700, but they gave me a bonus of 11,000 to trade with.
Wow.
So they have a 200%. So whatever you put in, if you put 500 bucks in, they're going to put 1,000 bucks. So you have 1,500 bucks to trade with.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's really, really good. The only difference is as far as you have your balance in your account and you have your net balance. So I could pull this money out if I wanted to. I just go to Bitcoin, put it in my wallet and pull it out. But I could only pull my net balance, not my full balance.
Yeah.
You have to trade your account 3 times and then you'll have the full amount. Okay. So just so you know, if in case you want to take that, I don't want you to think, you take it and it's like, hey, I can't pull all the money. Well, yeah, it's you got to trade with it. That's why they gave it to you, you're trying to cheat the system, you know?
Okay, so question, at what point do you hit the green button that says call?
When it tells you right here, see how it says call?
Oh, so then you have to hit call right there. So what
Yeah,
does that do?
but there's a couple of things you need to, so once you start looking at the live trading and him seeing, he educates and like narrates everything.
Mhm.
But pretty much like if I wanted to take this call, I would look at a couple of things. So USD JPY, I need to make sure that's the same because I could be trading the wrong one. So see how it's Euro USD? It's
Mhm.
because I went back to trading. So you have to make sure click USD JPY so you can trade that currency. Go to 3 minutes because that's the ones we do, but you could do 1 minute. I could, you know,
Mhm.
just faster. And then another thing you want to look at is the currency strength. So right now USD is 34 and JPY is 50 as far as the strength. So so on calls, you kind of want the higher number to be low as the strength is like a magnet, like gravity.
Hey, brother, can you say that again? You broke off there.
So see these two numbers right here, USD
Yeah.
34, JPY 50. So that's the strength of that currency at that in this particular time. So
That's correct.
see, USD is actually lower than JPY. So that means JPY is actually stronger in this currency. So normal, you want to do like if USD is stronger, that's another indication. It's called a point. So I'm getting right now 1 point, but I'm not getting a point here. So then it would be a 1 point so far, 2 point trade, 2 or 3 point trade. Okay. You want to go 3 to 5 point trades. So the indicators to get in, the better, right? So the ones that he normally uses, the millionaire, he calls out the trades that are 4 or 5 point trades. That's why most people make money on it. But if you only see a call, it might or might not be. But it's more actually 6, 7 times out of 10, it'll be right. But you still want to look at the other indicators so that way you can go higher and higher on it, right? Man, this thing, look at this. This thing is jumping up. There's a lot of trading with Japanese or something. Something's going on. Yeah. But yeah, if this was the opposite numbers, like 50 was USD and JPY was 34, then the call that gives another point. So it makes sense because the almost like the gravity is coming towards the strength of it. And then all you have to make sure, this is really interesting actually. I don't know if you guys are taking notes, but this is really interesting. See if we go back to the trading platform, how this says 109, that means for one United States dollar, it's you know, $1.09 or 100%, you know, 8 or 9 of the Japanese, right? So, and it goes up and down. But what's interesting, look, 109, 109, 109, you know, 108. But normally it stays in the same amount. So the trading that we're trading, it's called pips, but it's basically on the pennies. So we're only trading the pennies, guys. So 976, look, it's switched to 975. Even though we're putting an amount of, you know, money, we're trading on the pennies. That's why we don't actually affect the money at all because of it. I mean, unless you're putting millions of dollars in it or something like that. So that's interesting. Now, real quick, so if you put in 500 and you use the 200%, then you would actually have 1,500 bucks to trade with. Make sense?
Yes.
So the thing is that he says is you want to make 8% on your money for the day. So if you can make 8%, it's an amazing day. I mean, most people don't even make that a year, right?
Yeah.
So if you make that a day, that's amazing. So do that and don't lose more than 5%. If you lose more than 5%, then close your laptop, which you shouldn't. If you're taking, that's literally assuming if you're risking 1 to 3%, let's just say you risk 1. That means you did 5 trades and you lost all 5. Okay, so it's really hard to do. But if you do, then he says close your laptop because you're having a bad day or whatever, and you don't want to, you know, risk management. So if you're making 8s and you're losing 5s, which is rare, you're 2% for the day, right? So if you do 200 sessions for the year, right? One per, and then you obviously you're just growing your money, so you reinvest 100%. And I'm just not gonna include weekends because there's 365. No, actually, let's do 365 sessions that do not include weekends because there's 2 days out of the week that you don't. So let's do that. Calculate. So your $1,500, you're able to grow it to basically $2 million. Why? Because of the power of compounding. Okay. In the
Jeez.
beginning, hang on, it says that.
$2 million?
Yeah, that's how he turned his account to 12 million because of the power of compound. Because look at this.
On 1,500?
Yeah. So if you have 1,500
Year.
bucks in your account and you make 2%, then you
Wow.
have $30 of earnings, right? Your day
Mhm.
one. Your day two, you have, that your earnings,
Wow.
1560. So you're trading, you know, 1 to 3. So then you're making not $30, but $30.60. Then the next trading session, you have 1,591 to trade with. You make $31.20. So in the beginning, it's pretty slow, but what happens over time, it compounds. See?
Yeah.
Even the first 3-4 months, you still have a low amount, but it starts compounding. You start making $200 profits, 230, and this is on $500, $200 profits, $300 profits. By the end,
365 days.
yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go to the end.
Mhm.
By the end, I mean, because you have so much money in there and you're trading 1 to 3%, it's a big amount. Look, $40,000. You know?
Pretty good.
So let's just say, I mean, this is crazy, huh? He normally goes, he says even in 6 months of trading sessions, so 180 trading sessions, calculate, and that's no weekends, just 180. You can turn $1,500 to $52,000.
Mm.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. But you have to stay consistent, reinvest, and keep the money there.
Mhm.
Whatever it is, I tell people, you can invest whatever you want. You can do 500 bucks. You can do, like I did, 10,000. Not everybody's going to do that,
Mhm.
but I did that. But the reason I did is because I put in 10 and the brokers gave me 200%. So I'm actually trading on $30,000, guys. That's
Mhm.
why.
And you
That's
need
how
3 trades in order to
the
keep
reason I can
the
make
30,000.
$1,000 in a day is because I have 30,000 in my accounts.
Yeah.
So I'm not risking anywhere near that. I mean, some people do trade like 5 to 10%, but they don't suggest it because you want to stay risk management. But you could, some people do 10% and they're making bigger trades,
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I want to really follow what the educators and millionaires do. So, because I don't want to, I mean, I want to make money. I don't want to blow money. But yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So just to kind of, the website that I create you guys, these three, if you want to do Forex, HFX, or crypto, they pretty much work the same. HFX is the one I just showed you. It's about 3 steps. Join the academy, so that way you can have the trade alerts, have access to the go live and all of our trading sessions, and just copy and learn. Step 2 is get the money wallet. Most people have PayPal and they have crypto now, but for some reason you're not able to send from it. I tried it myself. So they or COINBASE. All it is kind of like a PayPal, and you put money in it, and then you can convert it, like basically buy Bitcoin. Then you move it over to the broker account. There's tons that he mentions, but the main 3 that I use is this one: VIDEFOREX, IQCENT, and Binary Cent. The one you just saw is this one. But just to show you how the same, if I click on this one, it looks literally the same except it's dark. Right?
Mhm.
Hey, let me ask you a question, brother. Let me see if I get this right. In order to invest, I need to convert my money into crypto. Is that what you just said?
Yeah. So
Okay.
right here, if I want to fund my account,
Yeah.
well, just to show you real quick, see how it's dark, but it's the exact same thing.
Mhm.
Literally everything's in the same spot too. Call, put,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff with all 3. So I wanted to make it very easy. There's another one. When you get started, some people do that. Some people have a little less money. I tell them about this website. It's called Pocket Option. This one actually gives you a demo trading account. So if you want to just start trading Monopoly money, basically, there's $1,000 of demo money that you can do. It looks a little different, but it pretty much works the same where, there's a call and a put. And then on here, you can actually trade Bitcoin, trade other things, commodities right here. Look at it, silver, gold. So you're able to still do silver and gold.
Yeah.
So cool stuff. So just so you know, that's the one I recommend. But these are easier, and this is what the people use. So I mean, if you're following the trades, you might as well just follow with the same broker.
Mhm.
But yeah, as far as funding it, to answer your question, see right here. See, you can put 500 bucks.
Mhm.
And then I entered that promo code max 200. So you can do the same thing. And then max to 10,000. Oh, look, it gives 100% bonus if I go higher. But you would just use that code. And then you just do it by Bitcoin. You fund it. And then same thing with you withdraw. You click withdraw. Click Bitcoin. I have a Bitcoin account. And then you put your wallet. You put your wallet address. So then you just withdraw, the money.
Okay, so that's because you do have Bitcoin, but I don't have Bitcoin, so I could transfer it directly from my account if needed. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason they do that, in my opinion, I don't have I'm sure everybody has their own answer, but all money is regulated. You guys know that, right? All the governments, like anytime you do some sort of deposit moving, I thought it was literally bank to bank, and then the money goes to the bank, but it literally, the government, like, I don't know if it goes straight to the government or they just see it, but the government sees it, then it goes to the bank. Because I think either the banks are broke and they just borrow everything from the government, or I don't know how it works. But the reason why all these companies are doing it that way is because they don't have that problem with Bitcoin, and it goes directly to somebody, and there's no verification the government has to see. Especially people are putting big money into these things. I know people putting millions of dollars in Bitcoin. There's what's that main guy that owns Tesla? What's his name?
Elon Musk. Yeah.
Yeah, you heard of that? Well, how much Elon Musk put in, right?
Yeah, but also he also used that money that the government gave him. So he used the 1.5 billion, right?
Yeah,
he put it into Bitcoin, but the government gave him 1.5 billion. So technically, it wasn't his money, So
it's our money.
Yeah, smart guy, man. Smart guy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. With the trading, I know all the presentation. I can give you a walkthrough of the academy where things are if you want. But I have recorded videos now that I can just send you.
That's awesome. So let's say I go in on this thing, right? Leo's probably savvier than me with these things because but I like to copy what you're doing. So I wanna follow you. So would you be willing for me to like look over your shoulder and work side by side when you're doing the trades? Because sometimes I don't follow instructions too well on my own. So I would like to watch you and say, okay, let's do this. You do your percentage and I do my percentage. Can we do that too?
Well, I have some exciting news for you. That's all we do.
Hey, you're like Kevin Harrington, but wait, there's more.
Yeah, so you have, once somebody's in, you have access to it. But a lot of people think like you. So what we do is we get on as a team. So the main guy, I text him to see if he's free so he can jump on. But he's out of LA. He hosts, basically we host Zoom calls. We all jump in and then we screen share live what's going on. So then we can help each other out, and talk about what we're doing all through Zoom. And then, I could be at the office and do it. Like when we have those sessions with like the millionaire with Matthew Thayer. Yeah, I can definitely do that like from the office. Only thing is that 8 p.m. so it'd be kind of late, but we always do it on Zoom anyway.
Okay. Well, look, man, this is very interesting. I like it. I like that they have the option for the gold and silver. Obviously, I like investing my money abroad. So foreign is very important to me. I want to get the hell out of the U.S. So
where do you want to go?
No. I'm just meaning like my money. I want my money to work for me.
By the way, I invest in actual money too. See, I have euros. I have Mexican money. So it's funny because when I first got in, I was like, it's funny. I'm already doing it, but I do it to travel. And then I
that's awesome.
Way better without.
Yeah, that's great, man. But I like that you presented the other algorithm too, kind of like playing with Monopoly money as well, just to get yourself familiarized with the type of system that you guys are messing with or you guys are working with. Sorry. I like that as well. So if you could send me a link to that and actually to what you're doing here.
I like to do a little bit more
research. And then if it's something that's up in my alley, then definitely, man, you know,
That's why I
everybody's
brought
in.
up. Yeah, that's why I brought up the gold and silver and stuff, because you're doing it.
Yeah.
So it is.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're a crypto guy. I'm a gold guy. You know how that goes. You know, I'm a big fanatic of Peter Schiff. I'm sure you heard of him if you're a crypto guy.
Well, actually, I'm not a crypto guy, just so you know. I'm not,
okay.
I don't trade crypto yet. I just started like learning it. But I had to move the money into crypto to move it to the broker accounts. You know, so I've made money with crypto, but I mean, I want to be a crypto guy, but I'm more of a real estate guy. I love real estate.
Yeah.
I like cash flow, appreciation, depreciation, tax shelter. I love real estate.
I got you, man.
So maybe
nobody's ever called me a crypto guy. That's kind of cool.
Huh? I said, I know that Leo, maybe you can find him a property that he can turn into the Airbnb like you're doing with your Crest property. Because, you know, you come down with properties sometimes, you know, and it's a good start. And that's a BRB are making a lot of money nowadays too.
Well, real estate, there's so many strategies. That's just one. Airbnb, short-term rentals.
Yeah.
But it's only certain properties that you could do that with. You know?
Yeah.
You can't be in the desert in the ghetto or something like that.
No, well, Palm Springs.
It's more exotic, or you know, cabin, lake.
We went to Palm Springs. One of my bonuses from Senior Life. I took my family last year. We went to Palm Springs, and it was about what, $1,400, right, Leonard?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was for what, 2-3 days?
5 days total. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're making the money. Yeah. Well, so thank you for your time, Ernest. And I know Leonard, he's another techie guy. He has to read every dot and comma on the thingy. So send him the info.
Yeah, I'll send you the websites, or I'll have Patricia send it to you. And if you want, we can have some conversations with some other people, or like other people making money, so you can hear it from other people. Because I know right now you're just seeing it for the first time. You've only heard from me. So I would be like, wait, let me look in.
When is your next meeting?
Yeah. So I'm with you. Let me know whatever you need. Huh?
When is your next meeting?
The main live trade session will be Sunday at 8 p.m.
That's my birthday, so I cannot promise you I'll be in my 5 senses.
Yeah. The market closes tomorrow at 4 p.m. So we can still trade anywhere from now until then. Then after that, it's closed until Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, maybe the following Sunday. I'll be up for it.
The following Sunday?
Yeah.
Well, I have Gigi coming in, so I was gonna tell you. So if you want her under you, you know, you'd have to sign up. It's up to you though. Okay.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I was talking for Leo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, just so you guys know, the way the structure is, you kind of have to place people somewhere. So I'm gonna place people under you guys anyway. So in case you like the residual income side of it. Okay.
And what time is Gigi coming?
Gigi in about an hour.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was coming tomorrow.
Yeah, but I have another.
The closing, okay, the taking away.
Huh?
Taking away.
Taken away.
Yeah, that's the sales pitch, right? The takeaway, you know, well, somebody's coming in, you know, you have to get into it now before somebody else brings it in. Yeah. So.
Well, it was good meeting you, Leo.
Pleasure, man. Thank you so much for the information. This is awesome, dude. So I appreciate that. And yeah, just shoot me over the links, and I'll let you know. I'll let my sister know. I'll let you know. And I'm sure your number or cell phone number is on. Obviously, you already sent me an email. So yeah, we'll be in touch, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Leo, thank you very much for attending.
Thanks,
thank you, Mamita. Thank you, man. And have a good night. And one last thing. Don't have kids. Okay? Keep doing what you're doing. You're a smart guy, man. Keep fucking doing it. But I want
kids, man.
You're gonna have kids, but you're setting your shit in place right now. You're doing this. Keep going. And then when you hit that plateau, then you have one, man. Trust.
Mhm.
All right.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
Bye,
then, my
Leo.
man.
Mm,
Be
take
safe.
care.
Here.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Don't go away.